Well, we're rocking it up on this week's canine version of Paws For Thought because the DJ is in the house. And I'm not talking about Kirk Livers, but he's here also from the Humane Society of Washington County. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
But the DJ is in the house.
She is in the house. She is a ball of energy, that's for sure. DJ's about 2 years old. She came to us as a stray that one of our field service officers picked up. And she has a lot of energy.
She does have a lot of energy.
Just
and
a little bit.
She's a little in love with you because you have a treat in your
I
hand.
do have a treat.
Yes.
So she's very treat motivated. Ann Ford, one of our volunteers, has been clicker training her. So she does know a lot of commands, but she's just not very focused right now.
I hope by the end of the show you get to see her front end, which is significantly prettier than her back end.
She is absolutely gorgeous.
DJ.
She just doesn't want to. Look,
Look
there
at
we
that
go.
face.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
good
girl.
girl. That was a good girl.
Now, what kind of family were you looking for DJ? Because she's pretty strong.
She's very strong. I would say children probably 10 to 12 or older, just because of her. She needs a little bit of work with the leash. She's a very hard puller. So we would suggest an easy walk harness so she's not, strangling herself. And because of that, we would say children much older, because you don't want a 4-year-old, 5-year-old trying to walk this dog, and then she would be pulling you along, and you'd be going for a walk. But she's got a great personality.
She wants
she's
to be
super
a lap
sweet.
dog,
She
though.
really does. You give kisses.
You've had lots of kisses today. She is very, very strong.
She is.
Now, don't forget, if you're watching the show for the first time and you're looking to adopt an animal, the Humane Society of Washington County do a phenomenal job of understanding the financial aspects of owning an animal. So when an animal comes to you, it's neutered, it's vaccinated, microchipped. And there are also, if you have an animal in your home already, there are also clinics throughout the year to help. Tell us a little bit about your rabies clinic.
Absolutely. Our next rabies clinic is actually coinciding with our Bark in the Park event, which is on September 28th, Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can show up at the Fairgrounds Park, dog park, so you can let your dog run a little bit as well before we unfortunately do a little prick and give it a vaccination. But it's $7 for rabies, $15 for microchip. And of course, you can get your dog license there as well. So it's a great opportunity. You're not going to find a better price than us.
And of course, something exciting that's coming up is the Pooch Plunge.
Yes, it's our 10th annual Pooch Plunge on Wednesday, August 21st from 5:30 to 8:30. It's $5 for you and your dog, and if you bring an additional dog, an additional handler, it's only $2. It's such a fun event. It's definitely more of a community outreach. We had over 90 dogs last year and over $650 raised.
Wow.
So we were looking for that much at least this year. But it's at Potterfield Pool. It's a great way to end the summer.
I remember watching back the video from last year, and it was so much fun. And didn't you have, wasn't there a very old dog, and it celebrated its birthday at the
Bobo,
plunge?
yes, he had celebrated his 21st birthday
Wow.
at the Pooch Plunge.
He even had a cake and everything.
He did.
So
He was a Jack Russell. He was an old guy.
Yeah, he really was. It's a fun event. Take a look at the details on the screen for DJ. If you're looking to integrate just a gorgeous animal into your home, then DJ is certainly for you. Now, of course, he will need a little work on the leash.
She will, yeah.
She will.
She
I
will.
keep calling him he for
I know,
some
DJ's
reason.
kind of a more masculine name, but no, she'll need a little work on the leash, but nothing that is scary that you couldn't work out.
No, of course. And the other great thing about the Humane Society is you've got experts that you can reach out to. Just simply send an email to them, very simple and easy. And where can you get free advice from an expert these days?
I can't think of anywhere.
Aside from this show, we give some pretty good dating advice on this show, although we have been criticized for that. Anyway, let's take one final look at the details for DJ. And of course, we've got another gorgeous canine coming your way, so stay with us here on Paws For Thought. We try to bring you style, panache, and sophistication on this show. And no, of course, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Dolce. Dolce's in the house.
That was a good segue.
Thanks. I really put thought into that one.
I'm impressed with that. Yes. This is Dolce. And
Maybe we should rename her Bundle of Energy.
A little bit.
Doesn't quite have that flow.
No, not as much. But no, she's really, really sweet. She's about a year old. And we have her, she looks to me like maybe a boxer, bulldog, pit mix. She's kind of a Heinz 57, really.
She is a Heinz 57.
But she is a year old, so this is about as big as she's going to get. She loves to give kisses. She is full of energy.
If you could just slow down with the kisses, that would be great.
And she came in with a Gabbana, hence the name.
Right, but Gabbana found a home.
Gabbana found a home, and Dolce still left, so she's a little lonely, so she really needs her new home now. She's gonna need some training. she needs a little bit of focus in her energy.
Well, I always thought Gabbana was the not so favorable of the designers. I always felt like I leaned more towards Dolce. Could never afford it, but leaned towards. So I think Dolce would just be perfect to have at home.
I think so too.
What kind of age group are we looking at for sort of children? Because she is fairly small, but still quite strong.
She's quite strong, and she, as she has already shown, she likes
sort of launches herself at you.
She loves to give some kisses. So a 4 or 5 year old, that may not be the best thing. So probably children 8 or older would be good for her. She just needs to have a little bit of focus, and she'll be a wonderful family dog. And
we don't see it often, but you do tell me that sometimes you do get animals returned pretty quickly into the shelter. And we make a joke of it on the show. We refer to it as like a first date. You need to spend some time with the animal, especially when you get a dog like Dolce, and you know that there are training issues. You know you have to kind of start from scratch. So how long should people really, give an animal before they say, I don't think this is for us?
Oh, we've heard stories where people give them 2 weeks or 2 days, and then they return them to us because they're too high energy. Well, you're really never going to see the true animal's personality. Are you going to hide under there for me? At least until 2 months out. Right. So at 2 months, if you're still having issues, give us a call. Talk about what your issues are. We have a help desk there. Kelly's at the help desk, and she can direct you in the right, point you in the right direction. And then after 6 months, it's really when they're going to show you their true personality. If you're still having the issues, then of course bring them back to us and we'll rehome them for you.
And Trainer Talk is a great thing.
Absolutely.
Free advice. Where else do you get free advice? I mean, we do give free advice, Kirk and I, on dating, but it's probably not advice you want to take.
I don't think people really take it.
I don't think they do. Otherwise, there'd be a lot of unsuccessful dates out there. But you can also hit the website for information. Okay. Well, and she likes to be a lap dog too. She reminds me a little bit of a little mountain goat. She kind of climbs up.
She's really, really peculiar looking, but I mean, look at that face. How can you resist that face?
It really is. She is really very high energy.
She is high energy.
Very high energy.
But she's a lot of fun.
If
you're looking for a dog to go on runs with, maybe even a Frisbee dog.
Oh, Frisbee dog.
She's a little small for a Frisbee dog, but I think she's your girl.
And definitely a pool plunge dog.
Absolutely. Bring her to August 21st at Pooch Plunge for sure.
Talk us, the 9th year for the pool plunge? 10th year.
10th year for the Pooch Plunge. Yeah, Potterfield Pool. It's just people ask us about this every year. When are you doing the Pooch Plunge? And we can't disappoint. So it's August 21st from 5:30 to 8:30 at Potterfield Pool. $5 for you and your dog, and if you want to bring an additional dog and an additional handler, it's only $2 for spectators.
So it's the Pooch Plunge at the Potterfield Pool.
How many peas can you put into one
How
event?
much alliteration right there. It's a very fun event. Let's take a look at the details for Dolce. I think we're wearing her out.
I think so.
After
maybe
10 minutes.
Maybe she's just bored with us.
Anyway, we're running out of time. Thanks for watching us here on Paws for Thought. Kirk, thank you as always.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.